Right, hello. This is my journal entry number 9, I believe. I kinda forgot to do it because I was playing Tekken with my friend to practice for tomorrow. But yeah, it's nighttime. It's 5:30 something, which is actually bad because it's supposed to be my workout schedule today, right now. But it's fine. Anyways, my day has been okay. Played a lot of Tekken, and so I practiced for tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes well tomorrow. Yeah, today was nice still. It was really hot, but nevertheless the sun was shining, so that the weather was good. Doesn't seem to be any signs of raining. There's no dark clouds, so you know, I don't think it's gonna rain today. Like going back to my recounting of my childhood. So I'm gonna tell this story about how I came to Batam and what the events leading to it. So, for context, it is just random, but my sister had a disease called thalassemia. So it's basically because someone who is a thalassemia carrier married someone who is also a thalassemia carrier. Hence, when they marry and they have a child, that there's a chance that the children will have thalassemia major. And it's pretty bad because what that means is if you have thalassemia major, you can't really produce blood. And so she needs transfusion every like 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, Yeah, so we knew, we first knew it around like when she was 7 years old. And so she was routinely going to the hospital for blood transfusion. Anyway, so the events that led to me moving to Batam is because my parents divorced. I'll tell you why. One day, I don't remember really when, but the catalyst was my mom thought that my dad was cheating. And turns out she was right. There were nights when my dad came back late, and so they fought. Me and my sister sometimes were forced to sleep together with my mom. So basically we had a 2-story house, right? So the downstairs were one of the downstairs bedrooms is my mom's and my dad's. So we were forced to sleep there because my mom wanted to keep us safe. I don't know what that really means, but because of that, we often hear them fighting, which was sad, of course. I remember one time. I woke up because of my mom and my dad fighting, and when I opened the door, she was crying a lot, and she told me to go back to sleep and all. It was harsh. Anyway, so basically he was actually cheating, and my mom told me the story like a few weeks ago. So basically he was cheating with a woman which we don't know her name, but she was 19 or 17 at the time. I don't really remember. I think she was 18. Let's say she was 18. And she had a child. But get this, the child that she had was like 2 years old, I think so. Meaning she has this child. This child wasn't of my dad's, by the way. It was of this side chick with another guy that she had a child with. I don't know who. And so basically she often called my sister's phone. I don't know how. We all don't know how she got my sister's phone. She often calls to that phone, and my mom would always answer it because, like, why would my sister answer it? Of course. And then this side chick would always ask for money because she wasn't that rich, and she has a child to feed. She was she works at a karaoke. I don't know. I don't really know what her job was, but here in Indonesia, those I'm not generalizing, but she might be a lady companion, which we call LC here. So yeah, she often calls, and one of the biggest case was she redirected her debt to our house back then. And so my mom was furious because why would she do that? And my mom told this side chick to leave us alone, leave the kids alone. And so, of course, my mom and my dad fought. There was one day where I was upstairs playing World of Warcraft 3, and then both of my parents were there too, but they were fighting, right? And at one point, I was sitting like this, exactly like this. I was playing my laptop, and my dad kicked me on my back, like that kind of kick. He hit me in the back, and then I didn't feel anything, because I don't know, I was kind of numb by then, I think. Also, I was really conditioned by my martial arts, so nothing really hurts. But I do realize that mentally it really hurts, huh? Anyway, so fast forward, my mom got a job offer from one of her university friends, alumni, and it was at Batam. So, my mother finalized the divorce, and me and my sister and I followed my mom. And we lived there. We lived at Batam at first at a kontraan. I don't know, like a rent. We rented a house basically. Just the three of us, She was working, so oftentimes when we go back from school, me and my sister and I would be alone. Sometimes we would need to cook food for ourselves. Just was kind of lonely, but we had each other for sure. Yeah, that's it. That's about it. I'll tell you a bit more though. When we were in Batam, my dad would often come visit, like once a month or like twice a month, and he would often bring me to his friend's house, which is Pa Anwar's house. And he had a kid, a boy, same age as me, I think. And every time I would go there, I would always be excited because I got a friend. But the twist is, every time he goes to Batam, he actually brings his side chick with him. And turns out, this side chick was actually living at Pa Anwar's house. How do we know that? Because my mom would often come too, and one of the days where my mom bought a cake and went to Pa Anwar's house to give it to their family, the grandmother, Pa Anwar's mom, told my mom that this side chick is smoking and isn't wearing appropriate clothes inside the house. Of course, she isn't. I mean, she can dress however she wants, but I mean, like, of course, it's someone else's house. You need to abide by their rules, right? And that's how my mother knew. And apparently, everyone in Batam that isn't my dad's family, his side, everyone knew that he cheated. I don't know how, So I'm guessing that my mother told, but my mother said that she never told his part of family, so I don't know how, really. But anyways, my grandmother, my dad's family, apologized to my mom. You know, everyone apologized, but you can't take it back. You know, a cheater is a cheater. He did a mistake. No, it's not a mistake. He made a choice in doing that. So yeah, that's the story of my parents' divorce. Sad, but I don't really have any grudges towards him. My mom was great though. She protected me, because all this time I never knew. It's not like I never wanted to know, but it's like I never really had a thought that I never really had the curiosity, and I just wanted to know. Like a few weeks ago, I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not ask? And so I know now. Anyways, that's about it for now. There's a lot more story later. I'll tell it in the more. I'll tell it more after this video in another journal entry. Anyways, what am I saying? Future me, if you're watching, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happier than now, than me right now. I hope you stay happy. I hope you're doing what you love the most. I hope you're doing your passions, living your life. Maybe you have a girlfriend, significant other, you know, whatever. Yeah, I hope you're happy. And for those who are watching that is not me, hello. I hope y'all are happy. Stay happy. I hope you're happier than yesterday. Thanks, and thanks for watching. If any of my stories or my rambling could if any of my stories or rambling could help, I'll be grateful that can help. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's about it. Goodbye.